On the draw, opponent's on 6 cards. Our hand is good, although we're not going to be casting Cryptic Command anytime soon. That's alright. Horizon Canopy is kind of scary for blue-red, but... So I think Lightning Bolt is pretty easy, and Scalding Tarn is also pretty easy. Bottom the Tarn, top the Bolt. Presumably we're going to want some interaction against Horizon Canopy. Yeah. I lied. I lied. What is our opponent up to? I mean, we probably need to bolt the Nahiri anyway, because I feel like they're trying to Emrakul us. What is a deck that would have all these cards? The Spirit Guides are confusing. I think at this point it's basically a race. Like, are they Vizier combo that also has like Spirit Guide through the Breach Emrakul or something? I don't know. The Spirit Guides are confusing. Nahiri is also somewhat confusing, but possible I should have just remanded that Duskwatch. Because now I'm like, alright, do I electrolyze the Recruiter or the Nahiri? Probably Nahiri. Well, there's Emrakul. You never know what you're going to get in Modern. Alright, so we're just going to fetch right now. So we can Serum Visions and do all this jazz. I am actually cool with the Cryptic. And I'm not cool with Through the Breach. Other Remand is probably okay. Yep, can't effectively remand that, so we are not going to. Just didn't attack? You're even safe from Snapcaster. I think we want to play another fetch lane, even though we put some cards on the bottom. Oh, because he's courting. That makes sense. Basically wanted to play this Misty because if I want to bounce draw on the Nahiri, then I would want to keep a Sulphur Falls open in case I draw a Bolt or a Peak. Now I think I kind of want to like counter bounce. I might just be better off remanding though, I don't know. That forces me to Cryptic on my own turn, but I think that's okay too. guess we set for their upkeep. Presumably this is a chord for 2, but in our company. So then why aren't they attacking with Recruiter? I don't understand. Maybe I'm dumb. Whoa, counter draw. That is not what we want at all. I'm just in that mode. That is what Cryptic Command does, right? It just dismiss? No. No, 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 no. Alright. So we probably want untapped land so that we can have Vendilion and Lighthouse, or Vendilion is a Charm Remand. So we should probably, could draw step, click them. Not a whole lot of reason to draw step this because we have counter backup, but and I do think that we are in a position where we probably want to cycle this remand or cycle this Is a Charm to draw cards. So I think we just want to remand this instead of Is a Charming it. I think these cards are all pretty good. So there's not really a big reason to take one. I think I just leave them. Guess I could just cycle remand on this, but that kind of makes it so I really have to hit off remand plus Is a Charm. So I'm not going to do that. If it gives me another turn of remanding a Collected Company, then I think it's worth it. Possible I'm supposed to wait, but hiya. Turn 8 kill. Good enough. Alright, so what's good? Some amount of dispels are probably good. Explosives and angers can clear up little stuff. Blood Moon looks to be not ideal. Probably say the same about one Cryptic. Although Cryptic does get rid of hard to remove permanents. See, Magic Online does this thing where it says they send me a message and I click on it and it doesn't actually send it to me. So, I wonder if there's this thing where I'm like blocking incoming messages. Display new chat message automatically. Maybe I need that turned on. I don't know. Oh well. So I want some amount of sweepery stuff. Not a ton, just like a light touch. So probably just angers. I could see the other Cryptic being in there just to like bounce into Hiri, but I think Spell Snares are probably still good, assuming that they're actually a Vizier deck, seeing as how they had multiple Duskwatch Recruiters. Vendilion attacks Planeswalkers, though, so. This is reasonable. One combo piece is a good thing to shoot for. I don't think you necessarily want both in your opener, but having one thing and kind of knowing what you're digging for is nice. Because say if I didn't have one of them, would I want to keep like an Emrakul on top of my deck? You know, to get me like closer to actually having the combo? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to get a Steam Vents eventually. It's possible I might just want to take the 2 here. I am going to want to draw lands 4 and 5, but between Remand, Electrolyze, I'm probably going to Snapcaster either Remand or Serum Visions. Like, I'm going to draw a lot of cards. So I think eventually I'm going to end up with a lot of lands anyway. So if my opponent passes, I'm definitely not cracking this fetch land. Now if they company, I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably just crack both for islands and Remand. Not ideal. Could still draw a Bolter to spell off this. All that they fetched twice and haven't gotten red mana yet. Does that mean they sided out Nahiri? Mysteries. Mysteries. So could potentially just be dead here. Yeah, it could just be they have another fetch land or are going to through the breach me, but no. I just get another basic. So company's going to resolve. If they hit Vizier and then cast the other part, I could snare it. So I still wasn't like necessarily dead unless they actually hit both. And they're adding mana with Druid, so yeah. I think they're going to play a Recruiter. Another Druid. I'm still going to snare that. Now I can electrolyze both those. Could have left open. I could have played Steam Vents on tap to have Bolt open, but I was going to Serum Visions anyway. And we'll bottom both of these. Since we have a Bolt, we have some Snapcasters. Now we're just looking for Emrakul to actually close this out. This deck's pretty sweet. Granted, I'm playing against Creature Combo, which is probably one of the better matchups, considering I'm like, you know, some counter spells and some removal. And big combo finish. Not super scared of that Ronus outside of combo applications because most of their creatures are like 2 power or less. Alright, so there's the red finally. And they took 2 to do it, which leads me to believe that they're just out of basics. Alright, so I could snap Serum Visions, which I think I want to do. It is a little aggressive. gonna bolt this thing now. Shields down. Who cares? Could bluff things by leaving open island maybe, but I don't think they're super scared of Dispel anyway, and they're not gonna let me untap with potential Cryptic Command mana, so. If they have a spell, they're just gonna jam. You can get points bluffing at times, but I don't think this is one of those times because my bluff will have no reward. So I'll just put my land into play. We saw last game I almost got beat down. I don't think this is going to be one of those games since I have 5 lands and 2 Snapcasters, but the life does matter to some degree, and I would likely have to play that at some point later on tap, so. Third Druid. Kind of like a 4th Druid. Like, I am taking damage this turn, so I'm at 7. Alright. We did it. All that work. Drawing cards. And we just got there with the draw step.